food affecting fertility and pregnancy. Well, let's say nutrition, okay? Because nutrition is so important, and of course, nutrition is our food, isn't it? So yes, definitely, food nutrition does affect what's going on in our cycle, because we've got to feed ourselves. We've got to nourish ourselves, and if we're nourished, obviously that's going to help our reproductive system, which then in turn, if we get pregnant, we've got to nourish a little baby. So our body has to be nourished before it will even start to consider about being able to get pregnant. So absolutely, it's a very beginning step that we need to learn, and one that I definitely learned. It really helped me understand nutrition, although I was a therapist already, and I had an idea about nutrition. You know, you had to eat healthy. You know, again, this step opened up a whole new aspect of actually what it meant to be healthy, and for your body to have nutrition, so that your body actually felt that it was being fed the right food. So again, all very interesting, you know. So just allow anything that's going on to be this beautiful doorway that allows us to learn more about ourselves, so we can get where we want to go. So depending on our diet, of course, the food can have all sorts of different effects on the body and our reproductive system. So if we have bad eating habits, that can lower basically the reserves of nutrients that are necessary for our reproductive hormone system to work properly, okay? So our main thing is we've got to have those basic building blocks. And those basic building blocks for us are those minerals, okay? So we've got to make sure we have all of our zinc, our magnesium, two huge things that we need to have. I mean, when I didn't necessarily know about that. I remember doing a zinc test, and it's supposed to taste disgusting, and I couldn't even taste it. So they were like, oh yes, you're quite deficient in zinc. So really good test to go and check. So we really need to make sure that we've got good zinc, good magnesium. There's a lot of essential fatty acids that we could unconsciously not be properly have in our body. So again, a good thing to check. So go and see a good nutritionist wherever you might be, and you could also check that there are quite a lot of nutritionists out there that do focus on fertility and helping people to get pregnant, and this is good not only for the female but also for the male, because good nutrition for the male can really help the sperm and the sperm count, and that because the male is so much about the health of the child, okay? So I know I've got several people that I always refer to that are very, very good nutritionists and look after your body. So our essential fatty acids, our vitamins, there's vitamin A, vitamin B6, yeah, very essential vitamin B6. We've got to make sure we have those antioxidants, that they're breaking down and looking after our body. Then our hormone productions may be blocked, so that's something that we need to check as well, and that then can make a result of imbalancing that makes conception less likely. So start, I would say, looking at your food. How healthy is it really? It's again all about going back to basics, and if you can, start having a look at where you can buy your veggies and all of your meat, or depending if you are a meat eater or not, at the healthiest way possible. So start getting back to organic if you can. I know it can for some people be a bit more expensive, but you know, as much as you can, it really starts to change your body. As I said, one of my friends, just by eating organic, bang, straight away, and so now she always eats organic because it basically produced, you know, her heart's desire. So yes, definitely, very, very big step, nutrition, what you're eating, where you're getting it from. I mean, a lot of the shops as well, you know, we've got to start, everything comes in plastic, and, you know, what they're spraying in the plastic so that the veggies stay fresh, because I know when we open it, it can, you know, the veggies can only last for a day or two, and all of a sudden they've wilted and definitely not taste so great. So, you know, start being aware what's going on in the food that you're buying, and then the food that you're putting into your mouth, and we're absorbing it and digesting it. It's huge. But start as well, you know, go and get those very basic things. You know, what vitamins are you missing out? So I've got a little bug just here. What vitamins have you got? What minerals have you got? All your amino acids. Those are really good first ones to start, both for you and also for your partner. So that's a good one. Yes, go get that nutrition sorted.